And the most pathetic part is I really tried. My senior year, we moved from Chicago to Atlanta, and I knew this was my last chance. The first week at my new school, I introduced myself to the entire senior cheerleading squad, and they were all really nice to me. I figured I had a good shot, right? A few months before the big event, I called my favorite cheerleader and asked her to the prom. She turned me down flat. I called my second pick, and she said no. The third cheerleader said no, too. Now I was worried, but I had 8 more on the list, so I figured, I couldn't miss. I was wrong. I called all 11 of them, and they all said no. I'm pretty sure it's a world record. When I got to college, I told this story to my roommate, and he laughed and told me I needed a smarter approach. A nonlinear approach is what he said. Here's what happened. We were both taking European literature, and we happened to be studying Shakespeare. My roommate convinced me to dress up in full Shakespeare garb, burst into the class, and deliver a Shakespearean love sonnet to one of the cheerleaders in a class with a rose in my teeth, and then, right on the spot, ask her out. I thought he was nuts, but I had nothing to lose, so I did it. I burst into the room in the middle of the class, ran up to the girl's chair, got down on bended knee, handed her the rose, and said, "Some glory in their birth, some in their skill, some in their wealth, some in their body's force." And I did the entire sonnet. And then I said, "Christy, will you go out with me this Saturday night?" And she said, "Yes!" What made it work was a nonlinear strategy. Instead of using the same linear approach I had failed with in high school, I took the advice of a successful dater, and it worked. Think about some of the problems or challenges you're currently facing that seem unsolvable in the linear world. Is it possible that by taking a nonlinear approach, you may be able to resolve it? The secret is to condition yourself to think nonlinear thoughts. You do this by thinking of what seem to be unsolvable problems and brainstorming for nonlinear solutions. One of the problems I use is world peace. Mankind has brilliantly mastered so many things, yet we still haven't figured out how to stop killing each other. Linear solutions have failed for thousands of years. The good news is I have an answer. I'll bet you didn't think you were going to hear the solution to world peace on this show, did you? This will be worth your entire month's membership to TSTN, I promise. Here it is. I call it war vacation. War vacation would be declared once a year for 7 straight days. It would be illegal to engage in or threaten war during war vacation. All the money saved during the 7-day period would go to veterans and families of veterans. The linear part of my idea is obvious. 7 days of no war would save lives, money, property, lots of things. The nonlinear part is that after 7 days of straight peace, the world would begin to see that peace is possible. And if we can do it for 7 days, why can't we do it for 14 days? Or 30 days? Or maybe forever? All this is basic psychology. We go to war because our collective consciousness believes force is the fundamental solution to getting what you want if all else fails. We believe there is no other way. And our behavior is a manifestation of our belief. The promising thing about ending war is that it appeals to everyone on the planet. Human beings want to live in peace and harmony. Just like any other behavior, the key to changing it is to alter the belief of the beholder. Many people don't believe world peace is possible. Once the majority realizes it is possible, behavior is automatically altered. That's the beauty of nonlinear thinking. By definition, it forces us to elevate our consciousness and transcend lower levels of thought. Linear thinking blames our behavior. Nonlinear thinking tells us our behavior is simply the effect. The cause is our belief. Many world leaders are so busy trying to fix the effect, they've forgotten that it's the cause that does us in. I mean, people don't blow themselves up on a bus because they want to die. They blow themselves up because they believe it's the right thing to do. The only way to stop them is to alter their beliefs. My point isn't political.